What are the odds? Long, short, impossible?
I think he's scared. Keep avoiding me like that. Especially if I win, I'm gonna win this fight.
So we don't know if it's 100% going to be there, and this is not actually a fight, it's an exhibition.
When last week he did an interview and said that it's not going to be a real fight, it's going to be an exhibition and not necessarily going to be at the Sphere. And Max, that really puzzled me because this wasn't just reporting. Netflix, a multi-billion-dollar company, officially announced that this would be a real fight at the Sphere.
Manny Pacquiao has come out strongly against Floyd Mayweather Jr. after reports surfaced that Floyd is backing away from their rematch. Manny didn't hold back, suggesting Floyd is avoiding a real fight by pushing for an exhibition instead. He made it clear he's fully prepared to step into the ring anytime, with no hesitation, and is ready for a proper showdown.
He's just saying, I'm done. I just don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, because but I heard he's talking about promoter in Middle East area, Saudi and Dubai. People told me that if I'm willing to fight with to Floyd, he said anytime. I'm still in this sport. I'm active, so I have no problem.
Floyd, however, recently stated that if the fight does happen, it would only be as an exhibition and not an official rematch. He also mentioned that even the location isn't confirmed yet, adding more uncertainty to an already confusing situation.
Decided.
First of all, back to that Sphere. What part did being at the Sphere kind of play when you taking that fight?
Well, as of right now, we don't know exactly where the fight is going to be at. We don't know the location of the fight. The Sphere is one of the places that they talked about. This is not actually a fight, it's an exhibition.
Okay.
So we're gonna do it again, and hopefully we're gonna entertain the people.
Right. And as far as that, what's it gonna be like fighting him again? Like 11 years later now?
It's just I never really took any abuse, in the sport of boxing. Still extremely healthy. I work out every day, and I got an exhibition with Mike Tyson also. Another exhibition in Greece. So if I'm just sitting at home and I'm just working out every day, spending time with my grandson and spending time with my children, I said, why not go out, have a little fun, entertain, and put on some exhibitions? So that's what
That statement sparked major confusion, with many now believing the fight could be canceled entirely. Boxing streamer Adrian Rain even claimed a rematch is off, saying Floyd stepped away after realizing it would be a real fight that could risk his undefeated record. Reports suggest Floyd felt misled and is now involving legal teams, while Pacquiao's side remains firm on having a professional bout only.
We'll have a Mayweather Pacquiao too.
Would you do an exhibition with him, or would you potentially entertain an exhibition with someone like maybe a Conor McGregor?
No, I don't like exhibition. I want if Mayweather is my opponent, I don't like exhibition. I want fight. There's a decision.
Boxing reporter Mike Coppinger pointed out that Floyd cannot simply walk away from the agreement, especially after Netflix publicly promoted the fight as an official rematch.
I ain't getting the man's pocket.
Assuming he does.
I don't know if he needs the money or not.
Let's assume he does. That's why he's
Let's
coming
assume,
down.
yeah.
Just assume. So, and you're going to make, I don't know,
Well,
what is it?
let's
How much?
assume-
What's his guarantee?
Let's
for the
assume
fight?
Pacquiao
Maybe something like
needs-
$50 million.
50
is what I
million.
heard.
Oh, slow down for a second. Let's assume
It's a lot of
Pacquiao
money.
needs money too, because I heard rumors.
He probably does, yeah.
Okay, so
Not
I
just saying,
I do assume that.
I'm not just putting on
Hold
Floyd.
on. I don't do the rumors, so let's do them today. Since y'all want to do them, they both need the money, as y'all saying. Okay. So look, we still gonna fight and make good money. It don't have to be a pro fight.
He signed a contract, though. It's executed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And Netflix announced it. This is not just like, let me go.
So what
Yeah,
does
but
that
it's-
tell you? Doesn't it kind of tip Floyd's hand that he's thinking maybe it's possible? Like I read into that.
Jazz Mather, who heads Pacquiao's promotion side, has also warned that Floyd cannot change the terms of the fight after signing. He stressed that insisting on an exhibition would be a clear contract violation and could lead to serious legal consequences.
Excited and ready to the fight. Although before he wants an exhibition with me, but I disagree, and I want to fight with exhibition with him. I want to fight a real fight like this. So this is what I'm waiting for.
Manny, you mentioned not being 100% the first time around. I think it was a shoulder, right? Was it a shoulder issue that you were fighting
yes,
popped up during training? To the fans who are excited about this, but a little bit worried about another injury coming up, because we're all 11 years older than we were back in 2015. To them and their concerns, you say what?
Well, both of us are disciplined fighters, so him and me, we taking care of our body, and then we always work out almost every day and playing basketball like that. So right now, I still can fight. I feel like I'm still young. I mean, nothing changed.
Manny has repeatedly made his position clear. He will only fight Floyd if it's a real professional match. He has no interest in exhibitions and wants the result to officially count.
I'll continue my career, and I can, because boxing is my passion. Like, I grew up and I grew up in boxing. I started boxing when I was 11 years old. So I really miss those days, that the way I work hard, the way I train, discipline like that. I miss those days, because it depends how you discipline yourself. Like, time management, discipline is the most important thing. Like, because I'm a boxer for a long time, but not only a boxer, but I'm studying what is boxing, what is the secret of boxing. Like, I mix boxing.
He believes he still has more to prove in boxing and wants to continue building his professional record. That's why he refuses to agree to anything that doesn't carry real consequences.
Important to have a fight with Floyd Mayweather, because especially some fans doubting about who's the winner. But I believe I won the fight. I mean, it's very clear. He didn't throw punches. He
ran the whole fight.
No,
the aggressor.
Manny, I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree. I think there's two people that believe you won the fight. One, two.
And Holyfield said you won the fight. You know? Well, I hope you win this one.
But like I said, I respect the judges.
Right.
It's done already. That's why we want a rematch, because the people, that's a lot of question mark in their mind.
For Manny, this rematch is personal. He still feels their first fight didn't show his true ability due to a shoulder injury, and he sees this as a chance to prove himself properly.
Bring this up. Bernard Hopkins, I was calling his fights on HBO. He fought Tavares Cloud, good light heavyweight. Beat him easy, right? And he was like 49, and his body still looked like Hopkins. Then he came back a year or so later, and he fights Joe Smith. His body didn't look the same. Hopkins had a Spartan training regimen. He doesn't put anything in his body. He's a temple. He eats right. He trains right.
He don't drink.
He doesn't. But his body looked, by the way, I'm 52. I can tell you, it looks different after a little bit. Even when you're trying to get in shape, just the muscles look a little different. And Joe Smith knocked him out of the ring and stopped him, right? Floyd, maybe, I'm just speculating, but maybe he says this because he gets in the gym and he's like, Floyd's what, 49 and change? He's almost 50. Maybe he's right up against that thing where it's like, man, my body's not responding the same way.
Right. Max, they're grandpop.
They old.
Grandpop.
That looks like he got a little more in the tank.
What I'm saying,
he's a little younger. Pacquiao's a little younger.
When you a grandpop, you think you're not the same as you used to.
Max Kellerman shared his take, suggesting Floyd's push for an exhibition looks like an attempt to protect his perfect 50-0 record. He also hinted that Floyd may not be fully confident in a real competitive fight at this stage.
Big letdown of a fight.
That's another damn.
But this is like, all you have to ask yourself, Gabe, to me about when a fight is made is, are you going to watch it live or not? When it's on, are you going to watch it, yes or no?
I'm definitely watching.
Yeah, me too. So everyone can shut up, right? Because we're all going to watch.
But I would not watch it if it's an exhibition, not necessarily live.
Yeah, you would. You'd still watch it.
I don't really watch all the exhibitions live.
But whatever they call it, you're going to watch it. But you're right, though, as an official fight, because it brings in the intrigue of, we just saw Manny draw against a world-class fighter, whatever you want to say about Barrios. And Mayweather is right at that age, almost 50, where guys fall off a cliff.
Yep.
And he has the undefeated record to protect.
And it's Mayweather's identity, right? That's its whole identity.
That's why Mayweather doesn't want it to be a pro fight, because you want to just safeguard that record.
50 knows a big thing, and if you lose that, it's like, okay, Floyd, so. But I would make an expedition, because Who's not gonna watch it?
It's not up to him. He already signed a contract. It's a real fight.
That's what I don't get. How you sign a contract
Tell
that
you
you
something
saying it's
about
not?
retiring undefeated. It's interesting because you can retire. A lot of guys have passed Rocky Marciano 49.
Right.
No, but then they kept fighting and they lost.
Chavez.
Right? Yeah, Chavez is one. There've been others. By the way, Rocky Marciano was training for a comeback when Floyd Patterson was.
Many in the boxing world agree, believing Floyd is being overly cautious to preserve his legacy. Meanwhile, Pacquiao continues to show confidence, insisting on a real fight, highlighting the clear difference in mindset between the two legends.
Absolutely a real fight. There's a signed contract. Mayweather signed it. It's in there. That it's a real fight that'll count on their records, and it's going to be at the Sphere. So I'm not sure what Floyd is talking about. I don't know if Floyd got bad advice, but he's contracted, so it would be a breach if not.
I think what puts a damper on Mayweather-Pacquiao 2 was Mayweather-Pacquiao 1.
At the same time, reports indicate the fight is technically still on. According to insiders and updates shared by journalists, Pacquiao's team maintains that a signed contract exists for an official bout. They emphasize there has been no cancellation and that Floyd already accepted the terms, meaning the fight should proceed unless legal issues interfere.
Mayweather is legitimately going broke, folks. And there's no other way to say it than that, because Floyd has announced another exhibition set to take place this year before he fights Manny Pacquiao, which is already going to be, assume, a massive fight because it's going to be on Netflix. He has an exhibition with Mike Tyson planned in April or May, and now he has a fight against Greek kickboxer and martial artist Mike Zambides. I don't even know what to say about any of this. It's going to be in June, it's in Athens, Greece, and it's the third fight of the year for a Floyd Mayweather that is clearly going broke. And it's not just, and if you guys didn't see the video I did talking about Floyd coming back to fight Mike, this is not me sensationalizing. This is the truth. There is no speculation, but I told you guys, Floyd owes a lot of people a lot of money, and he don't have.
Experts also believe Floyd's recent focus on exhibition fights shows he prefers safer, high-paying events. His involvement in bouts with names like Mike Tyson and Mike Zambides supports the idea that he's prioritizing guaranteed money over risky competition.
Money! What's wrong with that? And why are we attempting to tease Floyd? Is Floyd? Yes, he's broke. Of course he's broke. He's a boxer. Did they say can't read? That's not to tease him. They say that he can't read. His best friend at the time said that he can't read, and he never denied it. I don't tease him for it. He was a guy who grew up in a boxing gym, right? It's one of these things. You know what you know. You know what you were taught. I didn't teach him about contracts. I didn't teach him about saving. I didn't teach him about investments. Who would have taught him these things? Of course he's broke. He's a gambling addict. He got baby mamas all over the... What do you mean is he broke? Of course he's broke. What boxer do you know that isn't broke? What a ridiculous question.
With Netflix investing heavily in broadcasting the fight, many believe financial motives are driving this rematch more than pure competition. At this stage of their careers, the massive payday appears to be a key factor for both fighters.
Mayweather, as far as him wanting to come back and make a bag of money, then I think the fight has to happen regardless. You know, what other direction can you go if you're Floyd and if you really are in these kind of positions, you know? I've been the one to say it. I don't say that Floyd is broke. I think people overuse that word. I think he's likely over-leveraged, and there's a difference between being over-leveraged and being broke. Being over-leveraged, if you're not careful, can lead you to being broke, but being over-leveraged also you can just rebound and make a bag of money, and now you're perfectly leveraged, then you're fine, and you still have all that stuff that you had before, you know? So I think if that's the case, regardless, I think Floyd probably may be forced to do it the way Netflix decides to do it. But we'll see. We'll see how things go on the inside. These are inner negotiations. I think it's more interesting if it is a real fight, first and foremost, with gambling being legal in the United States now, all over the United States. You know, it brings in that much more revenue because you can gamble on a real fight. You cannot. There's no gambling on an exhibition because there's no real winner and loser in an exhibition. So that makes it very, very different, and that, you know, gives the image of the fight, the branding of the fight, a whole new vibe if it's a real fight as opposed to if it's an exhibition. So, you know, a lot of
Former champion Paulie Malignaggi believes the issue comes down to different expectations. He says the fight makes business sense, but questions its competitiveness if it becomes an exhibition. He also noted Floyd's recent pattern of exhibition fights, while Pacquiao is clearly pushing for something real.